most roads, they are designed to last between 10 to 40 years from the date of opening, if appropriate. But because of fatigue damage, these three factors, the weight and the arrangement of the axle load, and the thickness of the pavement where the vehicle is walking, like the motorway, its thickness, and the strength of the soil below the pavement. These are very important things you have to note. That the fatigue depends on three factors: the weight and the arrangement of the axle, the thickness of the pavement, and the strength of the soil below. That is what determines how long the road can last. So pavement damage increases rapidly with higher axle load and actually increases faster than the load increases. So pavement fatigue is measured by the number and weight of axle loads needed to make the pavement unusable. As each axle load is increased, the road can withstand fewer trips before it breaks up. So the more you load, the less the road can last. If axle loads are decreased, the pavement can carry more vehicles. The roads can carry more vehicles before they start filling. So statistics indicate that one overloaded truck wears down the road as much as 245,000 private cars. So if you overload your truck, axle, the load and everything, you will spoil your movement once, will spoil the road as compared to when 245 private cars pass on it. So you see the damage alone which you are costing. So the cost of operating a road transport system consists of two main components: the cost of operating the freight of vehicle using the road, and the cost of construction or constructing and maintaining the roads within the system. So it is generally found that the cost of transporting a particular tonnage of freight decreases rapidly as the amount of freight each vehicle carries increases. So truck freight owners, therefore, in an attempt to maximize their profit, often load their vehicles to the maximum. All I'm saying is this: the higher you, or the more heavier you load your vehicle, you will destroy, because of profit that you want to get as a freight forwarder, as a road transporter, as whatever, the more you are destroying the roads. On the other hand, it has also been found that the cost of providing and maintaining the road increases as the vehicle axle loads also increase. And this is governed by the general engineering principle that the degree of pavement damage caused by an axle load is proportional to approximately the fourth power of the axle load, thus implying that the heaviest 10% of axle loads can often cause more pavement damage than the rest of the traffic combined. All that I'm saying is this: don't overload the trucks. Look at what the Burkinabés do. They go into the port, they overload the trucks. When they are going, they go under the bridge in Ashama, they fall down. Sometimes when they even want to park and do some work, the weight of the vehicle will draw them, and then the car will get an accident. The weight is very important. Look at some of the trucks and their axles. The first one, a car, look at the one axle is carrying. The second one, the third one. Look at it closely, expand it, and you see what the bars. The skeletal system is where you see the axle configuration. Then the axle code is at the back, 1.1. Then the configuration, that's the car, the pickup, the mammy wagon, the small bars, the large bars, and then the light trucks. Look at the medium truck, heavy truck, semi-trailer medium, semi-trailer heavy, extra. Look at their chassis. So axle load enforcement, the objective of the axle load enforcement program is therefore to establish a robust and efficient control system with capacity to protect the entire core road network against illegal overloading. So the axle load issue, you have been seeing them on the road when the cars are passing. They say they should pass and go, they will weigh them. The objective is to make sure that they don't overload, so that they make sure that the roads are maintained. So in general, axle load should be enforced when the cost of repairs of the road is more than the cost of additional resources required to lift the excess capacity on the system. Main vehicles used to haul goods by road are articulated lorries. This consists of a prime mover with a turntable device for linking with a trailer. Other types. This was used for almost any kind of cargo, but goods needs to be protected from the elements and pilferage. So it's flat body. You see the picture there. Then this one is also a flat body but loaded with pipes. And this one like flatbed trailer but with a removable canopy, PVC canopy covering the items. The mainstay of the road haulage. This is the high roof, rigid high roof and rear doors. The sides are PVC curtains that can be drawn back for easy loading. You have been seeing them on the road. Look at them. It can open. And then the entire rigid unit with loading, though back doors, a secured option for valuable goods. So this is a box trailer. It's like a road train, a rigid vehicle at the front, which pulls a trailer behind it. Look at it. This is what you saw from the beginning. Road train. There's another one, swap body system. Safety operating guidelines for freight forwarders using trucks. What are the safety guidelines? These guidelines are therefore designed to support the consistent implementation of safety model to ensure a safe working practice when operating with trucks. The guidelines or the guide outlines recommended methods to meet the performance standards to ensure a safe carriage of loads. Freight forwarders should be familiar with these basic safety principles. The minimum performance is that they must withstand a force